Hey guys, Kuzomari here, back with another daily anime sketch. Today we're going to be drawing Vampire Hinata. And you're probably like, why Vampire Hinata? Like, what? Why does that even make any sense? Why is that even a thing? Well, it was just random, to be completely honest. It is very random. It's going to be in my anime style, but the reason why is just because I thought it would look good. And the truth is, the Hyuga clan is a vampire clan. Come on, guys. I mean, look at them. Their eyes are white-ish, clear-ish, and blank. They can see blood vessels. They can see pressure points within a person's body, you know, where to potentially bite them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is a theory. Can go on Anime Theory channel. That's what the channel's gonna be turned into. Anime Theory channel. No, just playing. But no, I thought it would be fun to do this, and funny to talk about how the fact that, you know, they have these like clear vampire-ish eyes, and they can see blood, like they can see, you know, the chakra points. I know that's what it actually is, but you know, it runs through the body and stuff like that. You know, they just haven't grown their teeth to start, instead of sucking out, you know, blood, they haven't grown their chakra sucking teeth yet. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's the truth, guys. And I swear, if this actually happens in Naruto, I swear they took it from me. No, I'm kidding. It's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. Alright, let's get the overall sketch here. But, yeah, for you guys who have watched my other daily anime sketches, you guys know I was talking about the start of my own manga and stuff like that. And I officially did more writing last night. Let's get her eye a little duller like this. Yeah, so I officially did a little bit more writing last night, and as well as I started the initial design for the main character, and I just realized I have not named the main character. Just now, I just realized that. I typically, if I don't feel like I don't know their name yet, and I haven't really thought about it, I've just been thinking about the story. So, guess I'm gonna have to start thinking of his name today, man. No, don't go in the comment section and tell me to say all this stuff and make his name this and that. And since I said don't do that, that means everyone's gonna go do it. So essentially what I'm trying to do here is just fill up the rest of this bottom part of this page, because, you know, why not have Vampire Hinata bending over as if she just like bit someone? Why not? Why not do that? But yeah, I've officially actually started that. Did the character design. So when I name him, I think that's when I'll draw him on this channel, when I name him and finalize his design a little bit more. Maybe I'll draw him on this channel. I wait to draw him on my main channel because I want the like announcement for the main channel to be more so like, you know, the manga's coming type of thing. I already have the first chapter roughed out, like the writing of it. So I just need to finalize the format of it, exactly how I want it to go. I have characters I need to design for it, stuff like that. Oh, sorry about all the noise outside. But the whole point of this isn't to be completely, you know, these videos isn't to be completely perfect and super streamlined. The whole point of it is for it to be a little bit raw, like we're chilling here drawing together. If there's a car going off in the background or some some loud kids, it's like we're drawing together, you know, unless it's really loud. Sometimes I've had to pause it when there's like an ambulance passing by, because I don't want it to ruin the audio too much. But yeah. What are you guys up to? I do read all you guys' comments down below. I definitely do. Between everything of like my other YouTube channel and stuff like that, I haven't been able to reply back to like really almost any comments, but I do read all the comments. As you can tell, I've taken a lot of you guys' recommendations for drawings, and I just wanted to do this one for fun. That would be interesting. Just in case you're wondering, a little bit about the story that I'm going to be doing is essentially, I'm not going to tell you like the whole story, but I'm just going to tell you the setting. At least for now, the setting is essentially a world in which bounty hunters have become a glorified job, because essentially there's this power that you can acquire as a bounty hunter, and it's become streamlined, and you don't have to be someone who actually has this power naturally. It's different, but in any case, the power doesn't really matter that much in the series. I mean, it does, but in the beginning of the series, it doesn't really matter. But essentially, becoming a bounty hunter is a glorified job. The bounty hunter job has become essentially the government's protection, because essentially bounty hunters became stronger than the government, and there was an uprising of an extremely strong, like, anarchist bounty hunter malicious group to try to overtake the government, and the government only had one choice: to hire another, organization of bounty hunters in order to end up stopping this threat, which ended up setting in motion the government opening up a branch that allowed bounty hunters to become a real government paid job. So essentially that's what the setting is. That's how that happened. It doesn't go into that necessarily in the beginning of the story, because that's just the setting. It's just where it is. It's what's happening, and it's kind of established already, and it'll go into that eventually in the story. But I've learned to not try to explain your whole setting within your story, because it also leaves a little bit of wonder to it. You explain it as you go along. You don't have to explain it all in the first chapter. Like, for example, with Naruto, they don't explain the whole system of chakra, and they don't even explain what, Ambu are within the first frickin' chapter. So. But yeah, I could have just left it as, it's a world where the job of bounty hunter has become a glorified government job, essentially taking over the spot of police and even army. And the power in it is essentially like, there's a few ways to have power. It's interesting. I really like the power kind of how I decided to do the power in this series. Powers that they have. Oh, it's it's quiet time. This always happens around the 10-minute mark. Have you guys noticed that? I always get a little bit quiet. But yeah, I have another series that I work on too here and there called Novum, and I had to change the name to Era Novum, but I kind of put it on the back burner for this one because this one is more in line of kind of what I want to do right now. The other one I really like. It's just the thing is, it's a strategic move for this period in time, because I need something that's going to be a one-shot, and that's what this first chapter, I have designed the first chapter of Bounty's Gate, which is the name of this series, by the way. I've designed the first chapter of Bounty's Gate to work as a one-shot and a first chapter. So I've designed it that way specifically so I can use it as a one-shot in competitions if I wanted to. So I'm pretty much setting myself up to be able to enter the Viz Media branch once they open up submissions, or I'm also leaving it open for the Kodansha competition I won. In talks right now with Kodansha about, publication and stuff. But the thing is, what's so hard about me winning that Kodansha competition is, their editorial staff isn't set up for an English creator. So we're figuring out some things. So that's why that's moving so slow. I kind of told everyone, yeah, I won this competition, which I did. And then nothing's really came from it since then. It's because it's just slow moving, because it's not like I could just talk to an editor there. There has to be a middleman translator, so that's taking its time and is happening slowly but surely. But it's always good to not have all your eggs in one basket. That's why you always hear me planning for something else. That is one thing I've learned throughout my art career so far, and just life is, don't have all your eggs in one basket. Always be planning for the next step. Always think, well, what if this does go through? Well, if it does, I'm planning for this. Always be ready. Not saying ready to just let go of a great opportunity. I'm just saying be ready for if the opportunity doesn't pan out, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're like, oh no, I thought this was going to be everything, which has happened to me before with several things, actually, some of which I don't like to talk about because some people are crazy if you talk about them in any specific way, and they think you're a hater or something, and you're just telling the truth. But some people get a little weird. And that's just referring to one of the companies I used to work with. Not naming any. Specifically, not talking about not Neuer. Not Neuer. Well, I'm almost done with this. Look at her. She's angry. But yeah, to reiterate, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Always plan for the future and stuff like that, because you wanna always make sure you're set. You know, never want to make sure you're backed into a corner. And I've taken some leaps before in the past, and people from years ago, and when I took those leaps, I was told I wouldn't make it anywhere, you know, type of thing, and they said I would regret it, and I'm not regretting it. That's just their own insecurities coming in. But yeah, make sure you try your hardest, work your hardest, always plan for your future. Don't have to know your exact plans, but know that, you know, you're planning for if things do go south in one place. Dang, Vampire Hinata. Oh, I haven't even talked about how I've watched Demon Slayer. I've watched it. It's so cool. I really like it. But we don't have time to talk about it now. Maybe in the next one. Alrighty, I'm just about done here. So I'd like to take this time to thank my Patreons. You guys are the best pensionobis there are. And if you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to this channel like Receive, please subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notified when each video comes out. And like always, guys, hope you're having a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.